Alright, what's up guys? It's Gearwolf. We're gonna play some Palinurus. Last time, we have a sassy little AI waifu going on our hands, guys. And we got some mother freaking asteroids coming our way. And we're gonna find out if we're gonna live or die. Alright, no cause for alarm. Oh, did he? No cause for alarm. Oh, short sentences, here we go. I repeated those words to myself, more incredulously each time. I took a deep breath, steeling myself for what I feared was to come. Alright. Still as a statue, I closed my eyes, content, content not to watch it go down. Oh, that's not good. Well, what's not good? Tell me. Tap, 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 tap. I could hear the sound of particles impacting the hull, constant whine of ringing metal. This started sparse, spread out. Tap, 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 tap. I'm guessing that's how it goes because they're loud banging against the hull. Only a few minutes ago, the cabin has been eerily silent, and now a constant stream of sound filled it. Can you hear that shit? I mean, I'm guessing it in space. Well, in the shuttle. Whatever. Like we've flown into the midst of a typhoon. Is it kind of like a typhoon in space when getting pounded by meteors? I could imagine the cold wind hitting my face, the fury of old Earth. I think it was better coping mechanism. I'd rather be lost in a thunderstorm on the terrestrial surface than weathering a debris storm in their dingy old shuttle in one of the most remote parts of charted space. I winced, popping an eye open. A heavier rock pounded against the hull, and the ship lurched to one side. Where are the freaking pictures? Come on! Jesus. It's like his eyes were closed the entire time. We can't even see anything. It didn't seem like we sustained any serious damage. So I sat there, clenching my legs, wringing my hands in desperation, hoping the storm would soon pass against my very eyes. Wham! Wham! Well, I think that was a little too much on it. Like fists driven by fury and rage, the meteoroids continue to pound against the hull, the shuttle. With each impact, the rocks dug into the hull, denting it and pushing against the cabin walls. The flooring pressed against my legs as a large divot was suddenly formed that was too close for comfort. Another larger meteor ricocheted off the window I was seated next to. I flinched and writhed in my seat. Look, I've been through the worst than this before, alright? Well, how bad did it go? And I'm surprised it even lasted with all that pounding. Oh, okay. Way worse than this. I am a veteran of the trade, an unsung hero in the artificial intelligence community, you know? Well, I'm pretty sure if they're a program, so it wouldn't be really of a community when none of the shit was happening. I mean, they were programs, so yeah. I mean, how's that work? This is nothing I can't handle. So, well, what's going on? And freaking dots with more rocks all over. Jesus. No, more dots. Oh, oh, really? What's going on here? Oh, that's bad. They came into sight. I saw enormous meteoroids, the heavy hitters of the storm, hurling themselves directly in our path. Even the awe-inspiring holy light of distant stars cowered in the shadow of the meteoroids. You're fucked, that's all I have to say. One was on due course for the cabin. It was a monstrous, gray, jagged mass that glistened devilishly, its iron deposits reflecting flashing emergency lights over our ship. It was going to impact. It was going to impact very soon. I swallowed hard and lowered my hands to undo my harness. My hands shook thunderously. I couldn't get at the switches and belts. I tugged at the straps, but they only seemed to tighten. Come on! Come on, god damn it! Before all the strength had been drained from my arms, the belt miraculously disengaged. Passenger sir, you need to get into the cockpit. It's the most isolated part of the ship. We can seal it if worse comes to worse. Oh dear. Oh god, what's going to happen again? You need to get here now! I exhaled deeply and darted towards the cockpit. Crash! Oh shit. Shrapnel and sparks flew everywhere. Lightning opened the world in a blaze of yellow and orange. The entire cabin swayed and shook, and the horrendous sound of metal sheets rendering apart filled my ears. I slammed to the cockpit door, opened it, and let myself fall through, and then kicked it shut. Scrambling over the console, I sealed the cockpit door and engaged all the airlocks. How big is the shuttle anyway? That's what I want to know. My breathing was frantic, my vision blurred. I was in a panic when I saw the pale figure of the navigator scrolling through monitors and screens and spreadsheets. It comforted me, at least a little bit. That one was especially bad. Damage report. The hull has been breached. You luckily got here in time, sir. Oh, she's so adorable with her long flowing dress and hair. I took some time so subtly. I'm guessing that's 2, but I'm not sure. Fucking grammar, right? Trying to find my footing in the cockpit as the shuttle rumbled in the midst of the storm. I paused. I found an odd sensation when my hand was resting on the windshield. I drifted my eyes down to take a look. A hairline fracture along the window plane. My finger ran along the thin, narrow line formed into the ultra-hardened glass. The splintered patterns they formed were remarkable, but I was paralyzed with terror. Suddenly, another lurch forwards, another large collision. Ah! Damn it! Please, sir, take the co-pilot seat and strap in. It's dangerous to remain standing at this time. Receptive, right? Did I say that right? Fuck. To the machine's goading, I staggered to my feet, watching my footing in the lopsided cockpits. Eventually, I sank into the plushy, co-pilot seat to the navigator's right. I glanced over to her. Hey, navigator, quick question. No, what's going on, girl? Why you looking like that? How in the hell did you not notice the massive meteor of bullshit heading our way? Damn! I want to know. They didn't show up on the short-range radar. The iron compound deposits absorbed the signals, that's what I'm thinking. The storm came in too fast to be traced. I paused, so there was nothing we could have done about it. The storm had just been drifting through space and just decided to ravage us in its wake. Interesting choice of words. Ravage. That's something I would not choose for. Oh, not in this particular situation. What the hell kind of freak accidents? Are you alright, passenger sir? Are you hurt? That was a nasty beating you took. I'm hoping we're doing good. Hoping we're not bleeding, guys. We'll be so screwed. The program looked so concerned for me, still rubbing my forehead. I waved his concerns off, groaning to myself. Nah, I'll have to be fine. Nothing I can't handle. What are we going to do now? Well, our vessel sustained critical damage and we've been knocked considerably off course. Both the navigational and communication systems are completely offline. I've been unable to find a way to prepare them. But for now, we need to do something about the damage. Yeah, if you're gonna be able to survive that long in space with nothing, you're screwed. Right now, the rest of the ship is nothing but sheer hulking mass adding unnecessary weight. Preparation for jettisoning the cockpit are underway. We should be far removed from the storm in due time. Understood. Proceed as you should, Navigator. Ellipses, more? Break in more, come on. Wait, what? Well, jettisoning the cockpit? This transfer is an older model, sir, previously designed for 2 unit pilots. In the case of emergency, the shipmaker installed a simple mechanism to eject the cockpit, which contains a lavatory and necessary supplies for emergency survival. It was essentially a primitive form of escape pod, except roomier and less reliable. Oh, shit. Well, they're screwed, I guess. Oh, Budapest, why can't you just tell us this earlier? Ah, oh, damn it. Although I believe the jetson system of this craft is still in working order, I do maintain it, after all. Man, you are just so fine and sassy and cocky overconfident at the same time, aren't you, Budapest? What? I hope you're ready, past person, you, me, whatever you want to call me. Well then, I thought about it. It wasn't such a strange thing to phase out, now that the pilots were almost always navigators. Even then, I was glad it wasn't phased out entirely. The age of the ship may very well have been what saved me in that moment. Okay, well, that sounds doable. I hope so. When are we going to be performing that jettison exactly? Oh. Don't think too hard, alright? Hey, don't climb me up on me now. It's not a sure thing, but I have to inspect our subsystems to see if they're still in working order. Hold on, I guess. Just hold on to dear life, I guess, bro, whoever you are. I thought you said it was still in working order. It is! Oh, you look so cute like that guy. Oh man, so it's like, alright. Instead of giving this guy a new ship with a navigator that knows what she's doing, let's give him a navigator with an old model that was built for 2 people. Let's see how this works. And if they get in the storm, well, they are fucked. And I mean deeply, deeply ravaged. Because apparently that's what that guy likes, is ravaged by meteoroids. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is it? I guess, just tell me in the comments. Alright, ellipses. Oh, no, please. Baby, no. Help me out here. Don't do this to me. Probably. I love you, Budapest. You're hilarious. Oh, she's so adorable like that. Oh, that's weird. And she's an AI too. Oh, the machine. Lied to me? What? She lied to me. Oh God. Probably. That doesn't really. I'm going to need to inspect the circuitry in order to fire up the launch mechanism. Yeah, you're gonna cut him off with some circuitry inspection. This system was hardwired in before the time of navigators, so it hasn't been restructured in software like most everything else. The AI turned to me, their apprehensive look in its soft eyes. It's pretty scary down there, so watch out for me, passenger, sir. Oh, I would, well, not in the weird, creepy way, but I got your 6. It doesn't sound particularly confident right now. Yeah, with an older model, I wouldn't be confident either, even if I was an advanced, well, not advanced, an artificial AI, well, artificial intelligence. God, it sounds like The program bowed stiffly with a weak smile. That sinking feeling in my gut stirred again. Oh, we're gonna die again, aren't we? Oh, yeah, I'm surprised you haven't died yet. Hey, don't talk like that. You're a personal navigator, aren't you? The AI has drifted up to mine, wild. Why did I say wild? Wide, like a child peeking at a scolding parents. For whatever reason, I couldn't bring myself to match your gaze. I looked off to the side. It's like, I'm sorry. I've been so mean to you. Please, make us survive. Dirt. I mean, do your best down there. I'm counting on. Yes, she'll believe that. Hopefully. The ellipses again. A program stared back at me for a few painful moments. Oh, it took me a few jabs to the gut, as if figuring out something out in its mind. Its eyes were piercing, serious. In time, its eyebrows furrowed, a fiery look bursting into its irises. Oh God. Well then, good luck. Understood. I'm going in. Make sure your harness is correctly secured, and I'll be back soon. I nodded. Thanks. Alright, do your thing, girl. We gotta survive this. I got it. Click. That was the fastest I ever fastened my seatbelt straps. Close enough. The seatbelts. Get used to it. The AIOS holographic display switched off in a flash of light, and its cameras retracted back into the inner workings of the console. How am I gonna do this? I looked out into the infinite expanse before me, this distant, flickering lights. Boom! Oh God! Please don't tell me that's Buddha. Well, speaking of explosions, looks like I'm gonna have to boom on. Oh God, that's terrible. Jesus, kill me, shoot me in the face. Anyway, that is it. I'm pretty sure this is long enough, and I don't. This has have been going long enough. So I'll see y'all next time whenever I post another video of Palinurus and our beautiful Budapest waifu.